Hey guys, it's Caesar Build here with Lego Hedorah. So if you don't know who Hedorah is, I guess I can give you a basic rundown. Hedorah appeared in the Showa era and was basically an alien from space who used pollution to grow and evolve. I think she had around 5 forms, which was like the tadpole stage, aquatic stage, land form stage, flying stage, and what you can see here, the perfect stage. That's basically all you need to know. If you know, like, the Monsterverse and you know Yugoth, then you should be pretty good with her. She doesn't have many abilities. Oh, I guess she does. It's just they're very unique abilities. I guess we should just get into the details. First, we'll start with her face. Mini tendrils, which are able to pop off very easily. Well, not very easily. It's just you can't really push up on them. The bright red and yellow eyes, the very lumpy shape of her head. I guess we can get to the side. Here's her side profile. Pretty simple, basic Hedorah. Also, if you looked at my post, you may have seen a Lego Hedorah. That was like my first post. This is quite different from her. Sorry for the random cut. But this version of Hedorah is much different from the one on my post, just due to the fact that I noticed a lot of flaws with that one. Like, the one on my post was very lanky, and personally, I like my Hedorah to be quite bulky, as you can see. Also, if you look at her back, you see a bunch of different colors, very bright gold and pretty dark red. Also, if you're wondering how I got, like, these lumpy details, it was me stacking a bunch of these clips onto this kind of, like, weird piece. And I was able to get, like, some of the hump shapes. The hands are on joints, so you can have her, like, I don't know, throwing sludge. And that's pretty much it for the details. I guess you see her long, flat tail. And her feet, which are pretty, like, squished at the bottom. In terms of articulation, pretty much all of these can move. It's just they can't move a lot. That's basically all. Also, she doesn't have a lot of articulation, so don't expect a lot. She's able to move at the elbows just barely. Basic swivels. Move at the tips of her arms, and her tail moves. Along with her back and the pieces being able to open up, but that is pretty unintentional. Other than that, she really doesn't have any articulation. Her one accessory is, like, I don't know what to call it, but it's something I saw, like, a Hedorah figure. I think it was, like, the Mezco Hedorah had this, so I decided to build it just so you can know she's a pollution monster. And this is how it scales with her. And speaking of scaling, we should get into the actual size comparisons. First, we have a 4-inch robot, or around 4 inches, so she isn't very tall. Then we have my Quetzalcoatl, who is towered over except for the wings. Yeah. And then we have a minifigure, just so you get some real size. And a minifigure, so you can see how kaiju she is in proportions. And also, since -0 is speculated to have Hedorah, -1, who is much taller than her. Also, we'll talk about what I'm building next at the end of the video. The last size comparison is my Xenomorph, which I'm not sure if he's gonna stand. Okay, yeah, there we go. My Lego Xenomorph, who is a tad bit shorter than her, but that's because of her lumpy head. Yeah, that should be all for this video. Seeing as I don't think there's much else to talk about. In terms of the next video, or next videos, I am going to be on, Thanksgiving break. So I'm going to be out of school for a week, so, that means I'm probably going to be taking a very long break from videos. Well, not very long, but, you know, I'm not going to be posting much or, like, interacting with the channel. In terms of what I'm going to build next, I was going to plan on building Scar King and Kong, because that was a subscriber submission, and I tend to build those. But, sorry to the person who's, like, suggested it, I really don't feel like building Kong and Scar King. Also, I've tried building them. Like, I haven't just, like, not thought about it. I've actually tried building them, and it was a struggle. I haven't even gotten past Scar King, so I don't think I'm going to be building them anymore, but I am planning on building -1. Mostly because, like, when I first posted my poll on which I wanted to build, which was, like, Hedorah versus -1, surprisingly, all of you said Hedorah. Well, not all of you, but, like, it was a very close poll, but Hedorah won out just by a little. Also, that was a really old poll. Like, that was a long time ago. So, yeah, I feel like I should build -1, just so I can make it even. Also, I just want a Lego -1. Mostly because this Bandai figure is very unarticulated. So I would like a nice posable -1. After that, if the pieces come in, which I hope they're going to, it'll be 2019 Hedorah, and then after that, whatever I feel like building, I guess. But that should be all for this video, unless I think of something else. I'll probably make a post about it, which is why you should be checking out my posts. Just saying, please go check that out. Yeah, that's pretty much all. Bye.